Welcome to your weekend focus for April the 8th and the 9th, 2023. We have a very strong energy around us throughout the weekend and into the beginning of next week that will give us a strong sense of purpose, of initiative. It'll drive us to succeed. So stick around, understand how to use that energy effectively in your life to go forward. And let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We start with the 8 energy. Now, the 8 energy is abundance in the pocket. The 8 energy is about embracing your strength, your courage, and going forward with a sense of integrity. If we do the numerology for Saturday, it is a 4 plus 8 plus a 7, gives us a 19 energy. So it is the I am. It's about us. So we may seem a little inner focused or focused on ourselves or self-focused in some way throughout the weekend, or especially on Saturday. 1 plus 9 is a 10. That's a lucky energy. It talks about a nice energy coming in that we can work, we can utilize, and it's about the change of seasons in our life. We're going towards new chapters. We are ending chapters. The wheel turns. 1 plus 0 is a 1, which is the I am. That is the pioneer. That is the inventor. That is the trailblazer. The independent. I am. If we do Sunday's energy, well, we have the 9 energy, and that's about completions. That's about completions with purpose, though. We're not just ending or completing, or maybe we are getting rid of the clutter for just because we're doing it for purpose. We're doing it to clear that path, to make room for the new beginnings, the new starts. Remember, we've just went through our full moon. It's bright up in the sky, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Referred to as the pink moon. And then we'll be going to our solar eclipse in Aries at 29 degrees. So we will talk in depth about that, because that's just going to be phenomenal. And that'll set the stage for the next 6 months of our life. So we are really looking at completing a lot of things that need to be completed because we started them like 6 months ago, so that we can enter this new energy without any kind of burden or anything dragging us down or anything pulling us back. If we do the numerology of the day, it would be a 4 plus a 9 plus a 7, which gives us a 20. And the 20 is about turning points in our life. How fitting. 2 plus 0 is a 2, and it's about looking within, sitting in quiet contemplation, and discovering the magic. Yes, there will be magic around you under a 2 energy. So we have the 10 energy for luck. We have the 8 energy for prosperity and abundance in our pocket. And then we end up on Sunday, right? Talking about that beautiful 2 energy, about magic. About the magic that is around us, yes, that we can utilize, that we can tap into, but the magic within us, our personalities, the unique sense of self, our potential coming forward, our talents, our abilities. Sun is in Aries throughout the weekend, so we have that beautiful starter kind of cardinal energy. It's a fire energy, so we are determined. We want to go forward. We want to blaze a trail. We want new experiences coming in under the Aries energy, and it is full moon energy. So it is fueling us to see what needs to be resolved, completed, ended, healing allowed in, so that we can go forward. Moon is in Scorpio on Saturday, but then moves into Sagittarius for Sunday. So, join me on Tea Time for Tilly if you want to know a little bit more about that. We have Mercury. Now, this is a biggie. Mercury and Mars are talking up in the sky, and this is what gives us this drive to succeed, this purpose, this initiative. Okay, and we want to tackle just about anything, take on anything, challenges, and we have that fighting spirit. Nothing is going to deter us from going forward in the way we want right now. We want to, and our thoughts might be animated. Our discussions definitely could be animated. We want to strategize. We want to learn. We want to teach. We want to debate. We want to, arm wrestle mentally. Absolutely. But there is an enthusiasm with our conversations and our interests and what we are discovering. Now, we do have the Sun and Saturn not getting along up in the sky, so that could cast a little bit of seriousness to the day, kind of keep us grounded. But we turn to our sense of duty. We turn to, our sense of duties, our responsibilities, our obligations. They kind of weigh on our mind. So we could definitely face challenges with our self-expression and allowing that out in the way it needs to be. Oh my gosh, stones are flying and everything. This card pulled out a stone, the Eight of Wands, the horizon. The horizon, and it's about expanding your horizon. And it pulled out this stone. I don't even know what it's called. It's pretty, so I like it. So maybe somebody knows and can leave it in the comments for me so I know what that stone is, but it sits on my mic with the slew of other stones. Got my own little mountain happening here. So this is about, I always see this card as the giant, and he's pulling back this big, huge bow, and all those wands are in there, and we're sitting there in anticipation, waiting to see where they go, to follow them, to go in search of the adventure, the opportunity, the beginnings, the new starts, the new conversations, the new friendships, the new career, the new learning opportunities, the new travel opportunities. Maybe it's a new regime for health and well-being, your spirituality deepened, whatever it may be. But we sit there and we patiently watch. Now, the one thing that I am noticing about this card that I usually don't notice is the water is kind of brownish. It's kind of muddy. So I don't think we should be set on anything. We definitely shouldn't say no to anything right now. And we definitely maybe shouldn't say yes to anything right now. To weigh it out, to understand what it truly means to us, to wait until the water's clear, the mud settles, so to speak. So it could be that we are challenged throughout this weekend as well. I kind of get that, like a tornado kind of energy, but with the water. So that would be, help me out, guys, help me out. Okay, I'm going to put that card back in there. I'm seeing the waves, the big waves, and I'm seeing the tornado, and let's call it a tsunami. I don't know. Okay, let's get to the cards. And look at this, Six of Wands for our first card. So wands are coming out today. The Six of Wands is about our successes and celebrating our successes, even the small ones. This is about not resting on your laurels on a weekend like this weekend. A weekend like this weekend. This is about going forward. This is about stepping into the next, getting ready for the next challenge. Many times you see the document in his hand because he's got his new work orders already. He doesn't, it's a parade. It's essentially a parade to celebrate how successful and beautiful you are. But it says, you're in armor here. You're going on to the next mission, the next challenge, the next leg of your journey. Okay, our first card, look at this. The High Priestess shows up, the 2 energy. And yes, she asks you to sit in quiet contemplation and go within and discover the magic that you already possess. And that is your talents, that's your abilities, that's your intuition, that's your sage wisdom, all rolled up into one. Whenever the high priestess shows up, especially in the very first position, there is a lot of magic in the air. So expect miracles, expect happiness, joy, celebration. Things happen just out of nowhere to raise your spirits. Maybe you just get such a passion for what you're doing, and you're getting through it, and you can look backwards and see that you're actually making some headway or something, and that's celebration enough. Maybe you and a friend have been, or a family member have been kind of separated for different reasons. You haven't seen eye to eye, and you come together and you talk it through, and the love returns and the hearts heal, whatever it might be. But the high priestess is here for us to enlist the magic around us, to allow us to embrace that magic around us and within us. And then we have the Ace of Cups right next to it. So this is your passions, your dreams, your desires, what you want. Okay, you're going to feel strong about your passion and your urge, your want to go forward in some new way, in some new design. Now remember, we're in full moon energy, so once again, I'm going to remind you that this is a path that is waiting for you. So it's time to end things, complete things, rest, recuperate, recharge your batteries, get rid of the clutter, heal, so that you can go forward, so you can embrace your dreams, your desires, your wants. A little bit of magic there. So something might actually happen this weekend for you to kind of say you're on the right path or move in this direction. So pay attention to what's going on around you. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So 2 aces. Wow, 2 aces. And a wand again. So that's about motivation. That's about creativity. That's about potential. So realizing our potential. Allowing the passion to bubble up, the enthusiasm to bubble up, the drive to push you forward is all Wands energy. So we will have that very strong sense of purpose this weekend. We will have that drive to succeed. We will have the courage to tackle or take on just about anything. Okay, we will get... Oh, there's the book. Okay. I was going to say a mantra card, but it's not. I've changed the deck. This is Nature's Whispers. But I do list the card decks in the little description box, wherever that shows up for you. And we have Make a Wish. I kid you not. The one energy shows up. The one energy shows up, and it's about making a wish. I just love the way it comes together. Okay. I would assume it's in the very first part of the book. Oh my goodness, come on. There we are. Okay. Now, sit back and meditate. There's usually pictures within the pictures within the pictures. So see what calls out to you. Maybe there's a special message meant just for you. As a child, you may have been encouraged to blow on a dandelion and make a wish. And as you blew the seed blossoms from the stem, they would be carried in the wind so your wish could be fulfilled. This card is a gentle reminder to set clear intentions about what you wish for in your life. You are being asked, what would you like? At this moment, anything is possible. If you were given one wish, what would you wish for? Trust that your wish will be granted at the most opportune time and in the manner that supports you in the fullest. So it's about making a wish this weekend, and then the expectation of it coming true, of it happening, of it becoming tangible, a reality in your life. And we will get an animal card. So if you haven't visited my website yet, please do. Please click all the pictures and get all the information that's listed there. I am going to be running a special for the books and the meditations. So right now they're all priced at $8 each. That's Canadian funds, by the way, people. So I think that the U.S. exchange right now is like 35 cents. So if it costs $1 for a Canadian, it's going to cost you about 75 cents or 65 cents, 65 cents, I guess. But I am going to be holding a special for those. So, buying 3 and getting a discount. So maybe buy 3 and get 15. So I'll get a discount code for you. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I'll have it for Monday, okay? And I'll run it for the week, okay? For all the books and the meditations. I've got my personal readings up there. I'm also partnered now with a lab. I always want to say it a different way. A lab, which is, I mean, just a tremendous group of highly intelligent and phenomenal astrologers to bring you reports at a very, very reasonable, if you look, very, very reasonable. And I've gone through all of them to see what it entails, and I tell you, it is superb and it is fabulous, and you'll want to tap into some of that. Treat yourself. You'll be amazed. Okay. We're doing an animal here. So yeah, I have several books up now. My books are like 50 to 60 pages long. A variety of topics, a variety of different meditations. I've just added 3 more books, actually. There's some coloring books there. And we have the hawk, the messenger. Now, it's the color with this one, I think. Let's try there. There we go. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities. Eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So allow yourself to go forward. Allow yourself to ascend to new heights. And you have a bright future. Each and every one of us does, Spirit is sending you messages. Absolutely, Spirit is sending you messages. Pay attention to what is being said to you internally, that thought you have, or that conversation you overhear, or that thing that just came up on your computer, or it was in your email, and how weird is that, but I'm really interested. Kind of stuff shows up to give us new paths, to give us new, or almost like a variety that we haven't even thought of before, and wanting to include it in our path going forward, and making room to do that today, tomorrow, and the next. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.